いらっしゃいませ。ようこそ静か旅館へ。
Welcome to the Shizuoka Ryokan. And believe it or not, we're in central Victoria. So Rosemary, why a Japanese resort here?
Well, Nina, after coming back from Japan and living in Japan for a number of years, we really wanted to reproduce the tranquility that we found in ryokans in Japan. And after looking all over Victoria, we decided that Daylesford Hepburn Springs was the perfect spot.
So what is a ryokan?
Ryokan is a generic term for a traditional Japanese inn. It's a place of rest and respite where travellers go to unwind after a long journey in Japan.
So what can a guest, when they come here, expect to experience?
Well, Nina, the name says it all. Tranquility, relaxation, rest. Our aim is to provide people with a total cultural experience. So it's like going to Japan without actually having to buy a ticket to Tokyo.
And you also can provide massages.
We do. That's our form of in-room entertainment, if you like. People come away and they have an in-room massage. We offer shiatsu, which is the traditional Japanese form of massage.
And one of the other lovely things about here is that you can have traditional Japanese food.
That's right. At Shizuoka Ryokan, we're actually quite renowned for our food. Guests have a choice of having food served in their room in a traditional style or eating it in our dining room.
You've got all sorts of Japanese things around in the rooms here as well. Are they all from Japan?
Just about everything you see at Shizuoka Ryokan has been brought over from Japan in our effort to make it as traditional and authentic as possible. This is traditional Japanese tatami matting. You'd find it in most traditional Japanese homes, and when our visitors from Japan come to stay, they're very excited to see it because it has its own very distinct smell.
What are these screens called?
These are called shoji screens, and they're traditionally made from cedar wood and rice paper, and they're a form of blind and curtain and partition all in one.
Now, when I was walking towards the rooms, I saw that beautiful sand garden, or what, with the designs
Yes,
through it.
that's right. That's based on sand gardens that you'll find in Zen monasteries over in Japan. The idea is that it's a focus for meditation. The way that the sand has been raked represents mountains and the sea, and it's a focal point for people who wish to meditate.
So we've got no televisions, no telephones. You just come down here to relax.
No, that's right. In actual fact, mobile phones won't even work in this area. So it's the perfect opportunity to come away, forget about your everyday life, totally drop out of society and just relax.
Shizuoka Ryokan is on the outskirts of Hepburn Springs, about an hour and a half's drive from Melbourne. There are many accommodation and meal packages available, including a 2-night weekend package with breakfasts and a dinner on the Saturday night for $594.
Listen to that. St Erth's is a rare place in the 21st century. No noise, no cars, just peace, tranquility, and one of Victoria's finest gardens. Hey Dave, how are you going?
Oh, good. Hi, Nina.
Can you tell us how this place got its name, St Erth?
St Erth relates to the gentleman that built the house, Matthew Rogers. He was a Cornishman, and St Erth is his birthplace in Cornwall. So he named his house after where he came from. This was actually Simmons Reef Township, a town of around 13,000 people, which now encompasses the old township of Blackwood. We're actually walking down what was once the main street of Simmons Reef, the old town that sat here. The property actually, which is now 6 acres, sits primarily on top of the old town.
What sort of variety of plants do we have here?
We average around, I think, 3,000 different types of plants in this garden. These are Mechanopsis, or the blue Himalayan poppies. As you can see, they have a are really a nice sort of intense blue. And in our climate, they're quite easy to grow.
What's this one here?
Oh, this is just one of the old-fashioned snapdragons.
Why is it called that?
Because kids used to play with them and you could make them snap. Well, this is quite an interesting one for most people. These are pulmonarias, or as you can see, the spots on the leaves.
Which is like
The
what?
common name is lungwort. They get their common name from a couple of centuries ago because it looked very similar to a lung.
St Erth is a working garden. It's constantly changing and developing, but the best thing about it is that you can take some of it home with you.
The Garden of St Erth is just over an hour's drive from Melbourne on Symonds Reef Road in Blackwood. It's open from Friday until Tuesday from